Hey everyone, I'm playing Stanley. It's a Half-Life 2 mod for Half-Life 2, obviously. Yeah, the Stanley Parable. I didn't really know its full name. I'm not smart, but it looks really cool. I've seen some other commentators play it. Thought I'd give it a whirl, since it's like, it's not a challenge at all, it's just, like, multiple endings, and the narrator has a voice of a god. God, I wish I could be such a narrator like you. I'm going to try and imitate his voice as soon as I see it. Here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Ugh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Sounds fun.
Orders came to him through a monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That's
and although
sad.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Has he like shat in his seat?
Made exactly for this job.
That's disgusting.
And Stanley was happy.
Aw, Stanley's a happy little bitch.
And then one day something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He lost his dick.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on a monitor for him to follow.
Isn't that like the
No one
blue
had
screen
showed
of
up to
death?
give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Aww.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and walked out into the hallway.
Yay, I got free roam. Aw. Yeah, that is the blue screen. I wish I could use my fist and shit. Dude, no one's arse is that sweaty. Can I, like, go in the bag? I'm on top of it. It's pretty cool. Going in the chair. Ooh, lots of stuff to see in here. It's so fun. I'm a vampire! Oh wait, no, I thought it was a video. Because I hate vampires. Anyone on that video for you? Nope. Okay, let's... What time is it? Hold on. Okay. I'm in the hall.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself.
Nah, I
He
didn't.
constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Is this a staff lounge? That's a room like mine. Staff lounge, where are you?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah, I'll say what you... You tell me what to do, man. What's in here? Now what? Guide me, O Master of... Guide me, Odin! This is my only god. Oh, hello, this must be the
As
kitchen.
Stanley entered the lounge.
This is
He was
kitchen.
horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Hi, boss, you're looking thin today. You're full of shit, you know that? I want a drink. Dr. Breen's Private Reserve. Well, fuck you, Dr. Breen. I'm not allowed that, apparently. It's private. I'm going to see my boss.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nah. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to piss off the big voice, he might scare me. They have a habit of this. Alright. What do you want? What's in here?
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
No one here!
It was at this point that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick,
Oh, God.
and even thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of his boss's office.
Oh my God!
Stanley had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest, darkest secret. And so he had assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know, the number of his freshman dorm number in college. 1957.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Something just came to me.
Yet incredibly,
Oh.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Oh my...
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh my god!
Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway.
What is this?
As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find rows and rows of monitors.
What?
Screens with a number above it. Stanley noticed, however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the building, his co-workers. Even his own number, 427, had a place on the wall.
Oh my god.
But why a setup so elaborate, he asked. Was this simple surveillance, or something even more? And as if in answer to his question, the wall slid open before him, revealing the ultimate truth of the situation.
It's not sliding open. You're a liar. Oh! What the fuck is this? It's the
An enormous control panel, Stanley discovered, but not one that controlled simple machinery. Buttons were labeled with emotions. Happy, sad. Levers and knobs controlled actions. Walking, eating, doing work, or watching TV.
I'm gonna climb the ladder!
Every input on this device monitored not the functions of a machine, but of a human being. And the reality began to sink in.
Fuck.
Stanley, like so many other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control, always at the mercy of this machine. Could this have been the only reason employee number 427 was content with his boring job?
I don't know.
That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly? He began to feel an unbridled rage. At the peak of his anger, something happened. A spark. Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead, still providing some small amount of power to the machine, keeping it alive.
I have an idea.
And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running, Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
Oh, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not even the commentator here anymore. It's just the narrator who's the commentator now. He's the narrator, he's the commentator, he do whatever he likes. And then he call you later. I'm getting low
The higher
frames.
Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
I smell fresh air. Oh no. Fly. Ah, freedom yet. Ooh, what's this? I don't know what I'm doing at all. Goodbye. Oh god.
Blackness,
No.
power gone,
What did I
all
do?
alone.
No.
And then... As he stepped through the door into the fresh outside air, a feeling of liberation rushed through Stanley's body.
I'm free.
He had seen power, he had seen enslavement, and he had destroyed it.
Hooray!
The underling was in control now.
Yes.
He had found his leading role.
I have.
Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing, nor how and when he had come under the machine's control. But it didn't upset him terribly, because he knew that this was how things were meant to happen. All he felt was a delight unlike any he had ever known before. Never again would he follow someone else's orders without question. Never again would anyone tell Stanley where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
That's kind of your job.
No more bosses. No more instructions on a screen.
But,
Stanley decides for himself now.
okay.
And he stepped out into the world, and he felt the cool breeze upon his skin, and Stanley was happy.
I haven't wanked in years. The end. What now? Oh, cool. Okay, I guess that's like one ending. There's multiple ones, so there's your happy ending. Yay!